Adam Kyler Petty was a professional racing driver. He was the first fourth generation driver in NASCAR history. Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Career 2000. Position 58th. Best finish 58th. First race, the 2000 DirecTV 500. NASCAR Xfinity Series career. Best finish 20th in 1999. First race 1998 CarQuest Auto Parts 250 at Gateway. Last race 2000 Hardee's 250 at Richmond. NASCAR Camping World Truck Series career. First race 1999 Virginia is for Lovers 200 at Richmond. Last race the 1999 O'Reilly 300 at Texas. Adam Petty was raised in High Point, North Carolina into stock car racing. The son of Kyle Petty. He was widely accepted to become the Great Petty, following in the footsteps of his father, grandfather Richard, and great-grandfather Lee. He was the first known fourth-generation athlete in all of modern American motorsports to participate in the chosen profession of his generations. Petty began his career in 1998, shortly after he turned 18 in the ARCA Remax Series. Like his father Kyle, he won his first ARCA race, driving the 45 Pontiac at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Petty moved to NASCAR Busch Series full-time in 1999, driving the number 45 Chevrolet. Petty finished 6th in his first Busch Series race at Daytona and had a best finish of 4th place, though he also failed to qualify for 3 of the Busch races. Petty finished the 1999 season 20th overall in points. Petty Enterprises planned to have Petty run a second Busch Series in 2000, while giving him 7 starts in the 2000 NASCAR Winston Cup Series. In preparation for a full Winston Cup campaign in 2001, he struggled early in the Busch season, but managed to qualify in his first attempt at Winston Cup during the DirecTV 500 at Texas Motor Speedway on April 2nd. He qualified 33rd and ran in the middle of the pack most of the day before his engine expired, forcing him to finish 40th. Adam never got to race alongside his father. Kyle failed to qualify and eventually relieved an ill Elliott Sadler. But Adam was already out of the race. Lee Petty, Adam's great-grandfather and 3-time NASCAR champion, lived to see his Winston debut, but died 3 days later. In a practice session for the Busch 200 race at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Petty's throttle stuck wide open at turn 3. In a practice session for the 2000 Busch race at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Petty's throttle stuck wide open at turn 3, causing the car to hit the outside wall virtually head-on. Petty was killed when he suffered a basilar skull fracture. He was only 19 years old. Petty's death, along with the 1998 Winston Cup Rookie of the Year Kenny Irwin Jr.'s in the same corner at the same track 8 weeks later, led NASCAR to mandate the use of a kill switch on the steering wheel and the adoption of the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour Restrictor Plate for the September Cup race. The plate was abandoned after that race. These two adjustments addressed the cause of the Hans or Hutchins device, designed to prevent the rapid deceleration head and neck movements associated with the injury that Petty and Irwin Jr. suffered. Was not mandated by NASCAR until 2001, after the similar injuries and deaths of Tony Roper, Dale Earnhardt, and ARCA driver Blaze Alexander. Kyle Petty, who drove the 44 car at the same time of the crash, drove Adams' number 45 car in the Busch Series for the remainder of 2000. He then used the 45 car in the Cup Series throughout the rest of his driving career. In October 2000, 5 months after Petty's death, his family partnered with Paul Newman and the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp to begin the Victory Junction Gang Camp in Randleman, North Carolina, as a memorial to Petty. The camp had received support from many NASCAR drivers, teams, and sponsors, including Cup Series sponsor Sprint, which he has placed a replica of Petty's 1998 car in the camp. The camp began its operation in 2004 and is an official charity of NASCAR. Petty also appears as a special guest in the video games NASCAR 2000, NASCAR Rumble, NASCAR 2001, and NASCAR Arcade. In December 2013, his brother Austin named his newborn son after Adam in tribute. For the NASCAR Winston Cup Series, he had 43 points and finished 68th in points, with his best finish being 40th at Texas. In the Busch Series, he drove for In the Busch Series, he drove the 22 and the 45. Best finish being 4th place at California in the year 1999. Finishing 20th in points. The Craftsman Truck Series, 1999. In the 34 truck, only raced 2 races. Best finish being 10th with 249 points, finishing 58th in points. This was a tribute from Wikipedia and by me. I am deeply sorry for the loss of him. His family is probably still grieving about it today. Only 19 years old. Is very sad to think that he or someone like him could have died from something like this. So whatever you do, if you ever meet Kyle Petty or Richard Petty or anyone like that, don't bring up Adam Petty as for a death. Cool Kid99 signing out. Peace. Rest in peace, Adam Petty. 19 years old, July 10th, 1980 to May 12th, 2000. He will be missed.